Yo, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Undisputed Action channel. Of course, we're back with another Nasty C reaction, and this time it is featuring Tellaman. It is called Closer and Closer, and we know whenever you combine Nasty and Tellaman on a song or anything, it cannot go wrong. When you get any of them, it can't go wrong, and when you put them together, it definitely can't go wrong. Now, I'm not sure if this is a song or this is just a video. It's only 3 minutes 10 seconds, so I'm actually not sure, but I think I saw like one of the questions or something, so I think it might be like just a little like get to know them closer and closer, but we gonna find out. But of course, before we find out, as always, hope you all have an amazing day. If not, switch that shit the fuck around, still have an amazing day. Always trying to spread positive vibes, entertain and have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. But Nasty C, Tellaman, closer and closer, and let's go. Let's see what it is. I don't think it's a song. I don't think so. Episode 1 featuring Nasty C and Tellaman. Alright. What's your worst memory of 2020? Okay.
2020 was a mess.
Yep. Let it all.
2020 was the worst memory, period. But if I had to be specific, it would have to be the looting.
I remember this one time we was driving from Durban to Johannesburg, you know. We just came from a gig, you know. Everything was fine. As soon as we get to Johannesburg, every place was looted. It was just crazy. You couldn't find anything anywhere.
There was just no more loot. It was...
Okay, hang on. Obviously, so this is like a Q&A type thing where we get deeper and deeper with them, and then like they give serious answers and all that. But whenever they said looting, are they talking about like obviously after in America? It was 2020, wasn't it? Whenever the whole George Floyd situation happened, and obviously in America it was a lot of um people against the police for the Black Lives Matter, and then you got the ones that were peacefully protesting, and you got the ones that looted. That's what I assume they're talking about. I assume that's what they're talking about. That you got the ones that peacefully protested, which I agreed with. Stick up for what you believe in, fight for what you believe in, but also like treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you fight violence with violence, it only creates more violence. So it's like, get your point across, stand your ground, don't let people tell you different, but don't go out and start creating violence type thing. That's the way I feel it. But then obviously people were going out and looting, and it was looking bad on like the Black Lives Matter movement and the communities and all, because certain people were doing this. That's what I assume they're talking about. But the next one is, if you were elected as mayor of JHB, what would you do differently?
I'd make sure the city is clean, you know.
I would make public transport a lot safer. I would add more buy stations.
Best experience with drugs?
This one time I popped the UAV, started seeing colors, you know.
Everything was so much clearer. I suddenly knew
The music?
what was pushing me.
I felt like, you know, everything was just coming to me all at once.
It's worse losing a partner or your pet. Well, a partner, but
Oh man.
actually, do you mean by death losing a partner, or like them just breaking up with you, or what?
Losing a colleague. Nothing compares.
You don't even know where to go after that. It's like you have to go back and start all over.
Yeah. This is, I wanna pause this, right? Because like I said, I didn't know if this was a song or not, and it wasn't. It's like a Q&A type thing. And I say this every time. Yes, I am a broken record. And I've said it every time, but I will say it again. I love whenever you get artists or rappers or just musicians, actors, all that. You get them outside of the movies, the music that they make, all that, and you sit them down and you see what they're really like. And I've said this about Nasty a million times. It's the first time I think I'm seeing Tellaman out of a song. But it's cool not only to see them sit down and like they're not like joking about, like we've seen Nasty C joke about be that side, but it's cool to see this type of side where they're talking about serious shit and be like, yeah, I would do this. This is what the world needs, and they're answering serious questions. This is cool. 220. Don't matter. 220. No, it's pretty cool. Like
Go back and start all over.
I would say plates. People break them all the time. It's like it's even harder to go buy them because people are camping. Stores everywhere. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I wish we had more plates.
that's just like a simple one as well. GIGTV. This music is just, I think the music just is a bit over dramatic. That's what I think though. It was a bit loud whenever they were speaking, that's what I'll say. But hey, no, that's cool to see. That's cool to like see them in a different light, and in the fact that Tellaman also said they're like, oh, I would literally just get more plates. Like you'd think that he'd say something like bigger, but the fact that he said something so simple, like I go down the stairs, and I technically live alone at the minute, but I lived with my mum while she's in home, blah, blah, blah. But it was me and her, and we still have, like, big plates. I'd say we probably have about 20. Small plates, probably have about 7. With loads of bowls, and there's only 2 of us, you know what I mean? So it's, like, simple stuff like that. Like, I would never think that, where he's like, oh, yeah, no, I wish we had more plates because they break all the time, and people are camping in stores, you can't really get them and all. Like, literally just something to put your food on to eat. It's crazy to think that, like, he said that of all things, because it's like, to me, it's like, oh no, a plate, like, yeah, I'll just run to the kitchen, grab one. Oh, it broke, I'll just grab one of, like, the other, like, 15 that we have, where he's like, oh yeah, no, they break all the time, we don't have them, we can't get them. So it's crazy to think that no matter what position you're in, because I'm not rich by any means, I'm not wealthy by any means, you know what I mean? But it's crazy to think there's always someone worse off than you, even for simple stuff like plates. You know what I mean? Even for simple stuff like that you think, oh no, everybody has plates. No, that's not how it works. So it's crazy to think that. But it was good to see them both in a different light. I watch a lot of Nasty interviews because of that. I'd like to see more, if there's more of Tellaman and Nasty, or even just Tellaman. But I think that those two are a good duo on songs, and then also in this as well. They're just a good fucking duo. And then, like, they play Warzone and all. I love seeing them as a duo on that. But it was good to see them outside of the music and in this light, so that was pretty good. But I enjoyed that. But as always, hope you all enjoyed too. Hope you all are thinking positive and testing negative. Hope you all have an amazing day, amazing week, and amazing weekend. Without further ado, this was another reaction. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace.